Any second now. Let me pull up the live stream on my phone, and we can start. Actually, let me post this on Instagram real quick. Let's see, give me a second. Bro, why won't it let me upload on Instagram? Oh my god. Alright, let's see if anyone's here. Yo, let's go. I see some guys are joining right now. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna post on Instagram real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, let's see. Who's here? Let's check the chat. What is good, everyone? What is good? All right, I'm gonna pull up the live stream on my other phone so I can see the chat better. Just give me 1 second, then we're gonna start. Just give me 1 second, everyone. All right. We're back. Okay, so we have a special live stream right now. We're going to be attempting to make a city diorama. Now, I don't have everything I would say just yet. Essentially, you're going to be trying out new stuff. We got my NECA building. We got an extreme set diorama, an old one that's pretty beat up. And we got this diorama that we made one time, well, this backdrop at least. And we're gonna be, just moving stuff around, trying some stuff out, and seeing what we can make. I'm using 2 tables right now. I have obviously 2 tables. One of them is brand new. The other one is pretty beat up, as you can tell. These tables are both 4 feet, if you're curious. So I have both of them right next to each other. So yeah, that's gonna be a bit of room, because better than my one desk that I usually use. So yeah, I think this is gonna be cool. Definitely something to experiment. But what do you guys think? Oh wait, before I forget, where's Fireblade? Real quick. Okay, so real quick, because Fireblade and Goji Jojo are my guys and they're regulars, they have been promoted. So you guys, Fireblade and Goji Jojo, you guys can now, or not now, but you guys are now modded or mods in the live stream. I don't know why is it crooked right now? Yeah, it is a bit crooked. There you go. So yeah, now you guys are gonna be official mods. All right, there you go. Is it crooked, guys? I think it is crooked, right? Is the live stream crooked? Oh, it is a bit crooked, not gonna lie. I'm trying to think, I'm trying to figure out, if it, because on my screen, what I'm looking at right now, it is straight, but on my phone that I'm watching this on, it's a bit crooked. So let me know if it's good. Let's see. All right. So in a second, we are going to start. Let's see what you guys are saying. I gotta see some of you guys' questions real quick. Excuse me, sorry for that. NECA makes dioramas? Yes, they do. NECA made this city diorama, not city diorama, this building diorama right here. They made this a couple years ago. I've used that for so many stop motion videos. Yes, I have King Titan. I have seen it. Let's see. Dylan says, how do you make an animation where somebody gets in, for example, a factory building? What do you mean by that? Spiderzilla says, dude, how do you stay consistent making long stop motions? Well, I don't make long stop motions like as frequent as I used to. Honestly, the answer is just prioritizing the video and using the time that you have and maximizing how much you can film with what time you have. That's awesome, Rico. Okay. Damn, we got a lot of good people. Did you see the price for the Spinosaurus? It should be like $50, I think. 50 or 60. Nate Ames says, can you show your favorite figure in your collection? It's high up right now. I don't know if you guys know this, but like above these glass shelves right here, like above that, there's another shelf where I keep my like bigger figures, and it's up there. And I'm not gonna go up there and get it. But yeah, I just wanted to show some love to Fireblade and Goju Jojo. They've been consistent, you know. They've been, how do you say? You know, they've just been around for a bit on the channel, and I figured it was time to reward my boys by giving them, you know, the mod ability. So, alright. So what we're going to be using is, obviously, we have one of the NECA building dioramas right here, making sure that I have enough space so it doesn't fall. We have my backdrops that we did with the foam board and the paper at the same time. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. I was making sure that the live stream was still going. So we have these. I don't know if I'm going to use this exactly like when I decide to ever use this setup. I don't know if I'm going to use these backdrops. Maybe I will. This is just, again, like to test and try out new things because I don't have all the stuff that I need just yet. Let's see. I'm probably going to have to make like a new version of like these streets right here. Because, actually, let me move this out the way. Let's see what we got. Yeah, give me 1 second. Let's move this out the way. So, I'm trying to think right now. Because I can do, okay, so we start one here. Yeah, we start one here. It would be, yes, it will go across the table. So this will be a little too long. Unless we do it differently. Unless I just take out one piece. One piece. And, or we could do something similar where I just have this flat. There's a couple different things, a couple different ways we can go about it. But what do you guys think? My ideal plan is there's two extreme set dioramas that I want to buy. It's one of them is similar to a building like this, and the other one is like a more of a square type of building where it's like, I guess like it has like the stairs on the side. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I can show a photo if you guys want. But yeah. Actually, I have more stuff that I can add on to this. We have more stuff. Let's add that to this. Let's see. But yeah. How are you guys doing? What you guys up to? I am trying to bring back the weekly live streams where I do the schedule between Monday, Wednesday, and the weekend. So I think we're gonna stick to that again. What do you guys think? How you guys feeling about that? So we have another little diorama right here. This one actually came from Toy Biz, because you know Hasbro can never make anything like this. This one came from Toy Biz. This is from a Spider-Man playset. So this one, so this is like not Hasbro. Toy Biz gave this with a Spider-Man figure. So this is like a whole like backdrop that came with the figure. You can put a figure right here. This is magnetic, by the way, It has like this like clothesline right here, like a string, which is also pretty cool. It has some nice details, of course. So this is something that I've also used in my videos as well. And I think this could work maybe as like an alleyway. So like maybe if I have it like right here and like there's another building right there. You guys know what I'm trying to say? But yeah. Let's see what you guys say. Dean the Bean, what would you say is the best Superman figure that's affordable? You might not like the answer. McFarlane, that's like the only real... If you guys hear anything in the background, that's my turtle right now in the fish tank. McFarlane, honestly, is like the way to go. I know a lot of people don't like McFarlane, and I understand, but if you're talking about like affordable, then it is McFarlane. I can't tell you anything in particular. I know a lot of the recent Superman figures have had cloth wired capes, so you might want to look into that. And then besides that, there's probably Mafex. If you want to do something a little bit cheaper than Mafex, there's I forgot what it's called, but there's this company that made Superman, Kingdom Come Superman, and Shazam. I forgot what they were called. They're like Mezcos, and they're really, really cool. They're like $70, I think. Yeah. Dylan, not Dylan. Action Figure Avenue says, did you get to play Emma Frost? I have not, because every time I load up Marvel Rivals and I do any game, she's taken almost instantly. So I cannot play with her yet. What was your reaction when the Venom twerking emote in Marvel Rivals? I got it immediately. Yeah. What's it called? Let's see. Can we see your turtle? Nah, you guys are fine. Maybe I'll post I'll post a photo of him. How about that? You know what? If we can get 50 likes on this live stream, 50 likes, I'll post a photo of him on my community tab. How about that? But yeah, so you know what? Actually, should we build this diorama real quick? It's a little broken. The roof of this diorama is broken because this is when Extreme Sets when their instructions kind of sucked. So I didn't know how to fold it and put it together because again their instructions are terrible. But we can still put this together. It still forms the building, but it won't look like pristine. But what do you guys think? Should we build this? Should we build this? Let me know. What do you guys think? Should we have the building facing forward or to the side? Or maybe it should be over there. His turtle is tied up in a closet? That's crazy. Are you excited for Ultron? And Marvel Rivals? Yeah, I would say. I still feel like we could, like, I wonder, like, what about the other characters, like Doom and Null and, Dracula and Blade, like, characters that they already, like, mentioned, essentially, or have hinted at, or even shown. So I wondered, like, when are we going to get those characters? Let's see. Did you ever post the Mikey Strong Rival clips? I did on my Instagram. You guys gotta follow me on Instagram at Rival Pictures TM. Her turtle name is Mikey. It is not named Mikey. Yo, my guy Patrick is in the chat. Are you excited for Ultron and Marvel Rivals? Yes, I am. What's good, Makai Lee? He says, I'm working on the Transformer stop motion. Do you want, who do you want to win, Megatron or Sentinel? Ooh, I don't know. Who do you got? Alright, how about this? I want you guys to decide and answer Makai Lee and say, like, which one you guys want to win between Megatron and Sentinel Prime. Do you have One Piece figures? I do. I have 3 One Piece figures. Actually, 4. I have 4. Okay, you know what? We're going to build this diorama real quick. My idea is, for this, ideally, I would have the NECA building, probably this building as well. Obviously, this little building right here. I would have these 3, and then maybe one more Extreme Set diorama, and then from there, I can worry about like the street lights and stuff like that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna buy like one more like building similar to this, or maybe one that can like curve around to cover more space. but we'll see. Let's see what you guys say. There's a rumor going around that Avengers Doomsday trailer should release in late 2025. I wonder how they're gonna tie in a whole lot of other like storylines. They're probably gonna like really tie in a bunch of stuff during Secret Wars, is what I'm assuming. That's what I'm going to assume. Alright, so a lot of you guys are saying Megatron. So Makai, if you're here, looks like the people have spoken. They want Megatron to win. Okay. Okay, let's see. Are you gonna get the maximum Marvel Legends Hulk? Probably not. I just nah. I just can't fuck with Hasbro like that, bro. But so with this building, actually with this diorama, we have two buildings. We have one big building, and then we have a smaller one. So this one we have right here, like the window. This is like the entry to like a motel, which we can build the stairs, but I'm not gonna do that on live stream unless you guys want me to. Do like a garage section right here, and then we have like the liquor store. So we're gonna put that together. I believe this is the one with the, yeah. So this is the ceiling or roof of this one, or maybe this is the smaller one. I think this might be the smaller one. Yeah. The pieces are, some of the pieces are broken, like right here. This is supposed to have a little clip like this. But again, this is before Extreme Set Dioramas had good instructions, and they fucking suck. Well, the instructions at least. But yeah, I think the new ones though, from what I've seen from the new dioramas that they make, the instructions are a lot better. And not only the instructions, but it's also just like the way to go about building it, like the design is better. So that's why I'm curious to get a new one, like the new buildings they make, because I'm like, okay, if they improved upon it, maybe I'll get a new one. But I've watched their reviews on it, or not reviews, their YouTube videos, so I'm pretty curious to try that out. They're actually having a big sale right now on their website. Let's see. Rico says, are you still going to do Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars to stop motion? Are you still going to do those projects? That's what I'm trying to say. Am I? Never say never. Never say never. Dylan says, name one figure company that always makes their figures loose between Hasbro, Mattel, McFarlane, and NECA. Are you saying what figures like always come loose, or like with loose joints? Is that what your question is? Let's see. How many MHA figures do you have? I guess that's My Hero Academia. I have All Might, Deku, and Bakugo. Yeah, I think that's what I got. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna put this to the side real quick. We're gonna build these little buildings. So this part right here actually goes into the smaller building right here. So, yeah. Xavier, did you see the Minecraft movie? Yes, I did. I went on a day where there wasn't going to be many people, so that way the theater doesn't burn down. Bro, you don't understand. I was worried, because I'm like, am I going to go to the theater, and then, like, someone's going to throw a chicken or throw a firework on me? Because it seems like that's been going on lately. It seems like that's been going on. And I'm not trying to take that risk. So. Let's see. How many My Hero figures do you have? I just said the characters that I have. Have you seen the new Monster Arts Scar King bootleg? I have. Low key, I might get it. Because, like, bro, I'm not paying. It says Monster Arts are so expensive, bro. I don't know. I feel like there haven't been a Monster Arts in a minute that I'm like, I'm willing to spend that much money on. You know what I'm trying to say here? Like, maybe if they made, alright, actually, that's like, Burning Godzilla is a figure that I'm willing to buy. That is something I'm willing to buy. That is definitely someone I'm willing to buy. Dean the Bean says that he watched Invincible. Nice, nice. Bro said his theater burnt down because someone tried to cook a real chicken in the movie. Bro, don't answer the question actually, because I don't want people to like be sus. But like, where do you live to where someone's trying to cook a chicken in a? First of all, how do you even get a chicken in a movie theater? That's the real question. That's actually crazy. Bro's cooking a chicken in the movie theater. Where'd I get the My Hero figures? Excuse me. Deku and Bakugo I got from eBay. All Might is the McFarlane All Might. I got that from GameStop, and that's like the SH figure. Excuse me again. I'm sorry. And the SH figure arts one I got from the SHF store. I know they came out with Bakugo, but I haven't picked up that figure yet. I have not done it yet. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how they stuck in a real like chicken in a movie theater. Dylan says that's what he's talking about, like which company always makes their figures loose. That's a great question. I wouldn't say they intentionally make their figures loose. I think out of all the companies I've dealt with, Hasbro and Mattel have the most issues of their figures being loose, while McFarlane and NECA are pretty tight. So I'll say that's your answer right there. Obviously, it varies per person. Bro, Tom Cruise, what are you talking about? I prefer Dragon Ball Z, but if I'm rewatching it, if I want to skip all the filler, then I'm watching Kai. Let's see. Bro, that Tom Cruise account is crazy. Speaking of crazy, you guys like that new sponsor, right? I know you guys like that new sponsor. Because the comments say, the comments agree. No, we stop. But, yeah, I see that you guys are enjoying that new sponsor I have. Obviously, sarcasm. But, yeah, man, shout out to my new sponsor, Temu. But, yeah, a lot of you guys got some stuff to say. But it's okay, though. Bro, do you have the Beast Deities Broly? Bro, I don't, and I want it. I don't know how the hell people got that. Because, like, how the hell... Bro, I didn't even know about it until it was too late. Let's see. Bro has the most hated sponsors. Bro, tell me about it, man. Yo, it's so funny because I'm like, every time I get a new sponsor, majority of people are like, oh... Here we go. He's sold out. Oh, he has a new sponsor. Oh, blah, 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 blah. It's like, bro, God forbid someone like me who didn't have fuck all when I started my YouTube channel and got denied by several companies. And then now that I'm finally getting sponsors, I get the whole, oh, you sold out. I can't believe you. Most of you guys don't even know what that fucking means. But it's okay, though, because you guys are hilarious, so it's alright. It's just like, bruh, what are you guys talking about? Shop like a billionaire? Yeah, you guys are funny. Do you guys, Dylan says, do you collect Jurassic Park? Time to time, I get certain figures. I have a few right here. Actually, let me get this guy right here. This is the biggest one that I have. We got the Giganotosaurus right here. I have him, the Therizinosaurus, T-Rex. I have a few. I'm actually been getting rid of stuff, like donating and selling some figures, so that way I can make space. Cause my collection has gotten a little too crazy. Let's see. Do I have any spawns in my collection? I do not. Actually, let me show you guys the scale of this building right here. So this is the extreme set building right here. And let me get some figures. This one is so defective, bro. It sucks because I have so many extreme set dioramas, and this one's like the most defective one. But let me show you guys some scaling. So this is a Marvel Select Red Hulk. This is about like 10 inches tall. Then we have a AEW wrestler right here. And then we have a Ninja Turtle right here. So you guys can get a feel for the scale right here. Let's see. There you go. Rico says, have you heard about Mattel taking over the DC license? Yeah, I heard about it, bro. I'm excited for that. I did like the Mattel DC figures. Towards the end, though, it got pretty bad. But Mattel has improved so much since then. So I'm not even worried. Because I know a lot of people, like, McFarlane diehards are crying about it. I'm just like, okay. Alright, it's not that deep. But Dylan says, which figures of Mattel that always make their figures loose between Jurassic Park and WWE? I've collected hundreds of Mattel figures, so I only have like 5 Jurassic Park toys, so I mean the 5 that I have are good. I've had so many Mattel figures that have been loose, so I'll say Mattel. I say the WWE figures. Yeah. Chicken Jockey, I'm dead. What'd you guys think of the Minecraft movie? I liked it a lot. You guys saw that, spoiler, Hero Brian was in the movie? Okay, so, oh man, I wish you guys can see how big, like, this building is. Like, I'm not gonna lie, even though I do appreciate, this is gonna sound really weird, even though I do appreciate the size of this building, I do wish it was a bit smaller, because the problem is that we don't really have an interior. The only thing you can put in here are the steps. But there's no interior besides the steps. So I wish it was shrunken down a bit, so that way it can not only have more room, because right now this is taking up, like, you see how it's like split right here, right? Essentially this is taking up all of one side damn near. So it's like, I wish this was a bit smaller since there's no interior. You know what I'm trying to say here? But we got that building though. And then we have the small one. Well, actually, let's build this small diorama right here. Side. This building's already beat up because it was hella defective when I got it, so I don't even care. But we got the smaller one right here. My God, I'm still recovering, bro. Let's see. Do you have a Ghost Rider figure? Yes, I do. Where'd you get your Red Hulk figure? I got the Red Hulk figure from Midtown Comics. That's where I got it. People were saying the Minecraft movie are for 12-year-olds, but honestly, I think it's a pretty good movie. I think so too. I think if you're a fan of Minecraft, even if you played it like once, I think you can enjoy the movie. And not only that, it's a fun movie. You know what I mean? Kaiju says, I've seen so many spoilers, I don't even need to watch the movie. Oh, my fault, bro, for spoiling it. My fault. Name one Marvel Legends action figure that made you crash out the most, and you say the paint, and I guess he says, and you say the painting is awful. Why is this figure so bad? That's a great question, Dylan. A Marvel Legends figure that I say is so awful, and the paint was so bad. I think, oh, that's a great question. Let's see. I gotta think about that. I would say the figure that comes to mind immediately is the Avengers Spider-Woman / Skrull Queen. That figure was riddled with so many like paint issues. I was just like, bro, like what are we doing here? That's one that comes to mind. What's another Marvel Legends figure that was pretty bad and had bad paint? Honestly, because it's like I get rid of most of the figures. I get rid of a lot of my Marvel Legends. That's a great question. You know what? Let me look real quick. I have my Marvel Legends right next to me. Let's see. Oh, I can tell you a figure that fucking sucks. I got you right now. Give me a second. I actually plan on customizing it to make it better. I got you right now. This guy right here. I was so excited to get this figure, and it's straight up cheeks. The Marvel Legends Walgreens Sentry. This figure is an abomination. First of all, it's an amalgamation of different parts. What I mean by that is Hasbro tried to do this thing where they'll give, like, essentially, instead of making a whole new body mold for it, they'll just take parts from different figures and put them together. The problem with that is not all the time will the parts mesh together. So, for example, the shoulders don't match this body. So it pokes out, and I don't know if you can see it. It's going to be hard to see. It's really stiff, and it's hard to see. But on the inside, you can see that it's poking out because this joint doesn't belong to the torso. Not only that, they gave him trigger fingers. Why? You know what I mean? That's so odd because when has Sentry ever used a gun? Actually, you can see it right here. Look. You can see in the joint, like in the shoulder, that it's like struggling right now. And that's because these arms and shoulders don't belong to this body. And instead of like fixing it, you know, they won't. Same thing with these hips. And on top of that, because it was using that plastic, the plastic-free packaging, like that cardboard, the legs were warped. So the legs are curved, for me at least, and the hips don't belong essentially to this crotch piece. So again, it's poking out, and it's just really, really bad, bro. Plus, this cape sucks. You know what I mean? Like, why are we still doing, you know, plastic capes? You know it's bad when McFarlane is doing cloth wired capes and Hasbro doesn't. So this is a figure that I was excited for, and it just sucks. I'm actually planning on making this like into like a cloth figure, similar to like my Invincibles. I'm gonna use like this body mode, get a yellow suit, and like swap the parts. That's actually a custom I'm thinking about doing. So if you guys would want to see that, let me know. But yeah, that's a Marvel Legends figure that I think sucks. But yeah, man. All right, let's see what you guys say. What's good, Sneaky Video Star? Bro, the Sentry figure sucks, bro. I'm sorry. Kaiju says, I stopped collecting Marvel Legends, bro. Some of the new figures aren't as great. Bro, tell me about it. Tell me about it. I've collected Marvel Legends for a very long time. Like, longer than Jar Jar has been alive. And it's just like, man, they're just hit and miss sometimes, bro. They're very hit and miss. Let me tell you. It's like, here's the thing with Hasbro, guys. Hasbro will consistently make bad figures or mediocre figures, and then they'll drop a series of great figures. So then that way it tricks the buyer into thinking, wow, Hasbro is really trying. When they're not. They're essentially, what they're doing is Hasbro will strip away all the standards of a figure. So then when they give it to you, they trick you into thinking, look guys, we're being innovative. When they're not. So it's just one of those things where it's like, I'm not falling for it no more. And I just stopped buying them. If I'm going to buy Marvel Legends, I'm going to do it to where they don't gain a profit from it. Whether it's through other people or trading. The point is like, I'm not giving Hasbro my money no more. I've actually canceled a lot of pre-orders, bro. I just can't stand them, and I'm just tired of getting robbed by them. That's why I still buy Toy Biz Marvel Legends or even Marvel Selects. Because it's just like, at least they do certain characters justice compared to Hasbro. But yeah, that's my yapping for Hasbro. Bro, what are you guys talking about in the chat? Patrick says, what is the worst Godzilla figure in your collection? Oh, that's a great question. That's a great question. Let me think about that. Who do you think is the worst SH figure arts, not counting the Dragon Ball Superhero Goku figure? Worst Dragon Ball SH figure arts? Let's see. That's a great question. I'm gonna get to everyone's questions in just a second. We're gonna have to move these buildings around. Worst Dragon Ball SH figure arts? I would say, honestly, Perfect Cell is very outdated and we need a new one. And for Godzilla figures, because I'm just looking at my collection right now, I would say the one I have currently is my SH Monster Arts Heat Ray Godzilla from Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, I believe it. I think that's the one. Godzilla, Ghidorah, and Mothra from that movie. I think that's the movie. I think that's the movie. How many Thor figures do you have in your collection? Not that many. You got 1, 2, 3. I have like 3 legends. So yeah, not that many. Fireblade says that he ordered a. Bro, what are you guys talking about in the chat, bro? Bro, you guys are like being weird, bro. Yo, Georgia, relax, man. Fireblade said I ordered a black body action figure for Invincible. I seen. What is my favorite action figure? You can't see it, but it's all the way up there. It's my Toy Biz Marvel Legends Juggernaut. I gotta say that every stream. Do you have a tutorial for buildings? They look great. I mean, yes and no. I don't really have a tutorial for like these buildings. This is the NECA street diorama right here. It's a big building. That's like $140, I would say, on Amazon. I got this a long time ago. I would say it's worth it. It's pretty good. And then besides that, you can buy extreme set dioramas right here. They're pretty big too, but I didn't put the ceiling on them yet. Bro, yo, you guys in the chat are crazy. Yeah, I have the SH figure at Cell Premium Color. I feel like that body mode is so bad. That's a figure that we need a new version of. Name one Sonic character that always have their figures being loose. Sonic? Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you. Have you seen the third-party Perfect Cell? Yes, I have. Do you know where I can pre-order it? Like, where can I get that? Because I deadass don't know. What is your worst Dragon Ball action figure? My worst Dragon Ball action figure. I think it's either, for me, Majin Vegeta. I'm trying to think. Because I'm looking at my collection right now. Majin Vegeta. Cell. Perfect Cell. And... I'll say those two off the top of my... And Golden... I'll say Golden Frieza. I liked the figure when I got it, and then after years, I'm just like, this is not that good. This is not that good. He said... Oh, wait, I can get the Cell from AliExpress? Wait, Dynamo, I can get that from AliExpress? Nice. Yo, let me take that Frieza off your hands. Nah, bro. Nah. If you can get in all your classes, right? If you can get A's, then I'll do that. But until that happens, nah, bro, you ain't getting nothing. Yo, Patrick, I saw what you're talking about the Scar King head. Not Scar King head, the Scar King from AliExpress. I low-key want to buy it because it looks so funny. Okay. So let's move this around. So yeah, actually, now that I think about it, right? So with this building that you guys see here, the liquor store, let's put this to the side. So I can put the ceiling on this right here, right? And then I still have this building right here. So technically, I can have this building be on the side or even over here. Or, best thing about it is that I can take off one side. Let's say I want to take off this side, right? And what I could do is essentially, actually, let me move to this side. Curve this to where, oh, I know you guys can't see it, damn. But essentially what I'm saying is I can have it to where I can curve the cardboard and it's covering more ground. You know what I'm trying to say here? Here, actually, let me, real quick, let me take the camera off the tripod so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So, let's move this diorama back here. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Give me 1 second. Wait, what are you guys talking about? guys are funny. Give me 1 second. Okay. So this is what I mean by the, like, essentially curving in the dioramas right here. So then that way I can easily like have figures right here, right there, and then when it turns this way, the liquor store is right there. So you can see that there's like a ton of room right here. So actually I can do that. I think this will be a good setup right here. That okay, so maybe I just need to get like one more building. What do you guys think? I think this can work. But what do you think? What do you think? Okay. There we go. They're re-releasing the Beast Deities Broly? Wait, did my stream just crash? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait. Okay, I don't think it crashed. Okay, for a second I thought it crashed because on my own phone, the one I'm watching the stream on, it was frozen for a second. Okay, so it's not broken. Awesome. All right. So I think that could be a cool setup right there. And what's cool about that is that I can then again like use this, or maybe right here, or on the inside of that. Okay, I think what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna still utilize these buildings right here and obviously this one, and then buy maybe one more diorama from Extreme Sets, and then we'll have like the definitive street, like I guess street setup or city setup. Because what I can do is essentially, since they have so many different sides to the Extreme Set dioramas, just flip them around, and I could get like endless possibilities. You know what I mean? There goes the police siren. All right, bro. I can't win. I can't win with you guys. Oh, you guys are funny. You guys are funny. Alright, Cyber Kaiju says, yo, if you had to trade one of your favorite action figures for a figure on your wish list, what would it be? Ooh, that's a great question. Let's see. A figure that I really, really want. One of my dream figures, funny enough, is the Mezco Dark Knight Returns Batman. I really, really want that figure. And it's so funny because that's an example of when I could have bought it because I seen it in person and I never bought it and I regret it to this day. It pisses me off that I never got it. Albeit I was a teenager, so like I didn't know better. But yeah, man, it was it was a tough time, bro. It was a tough time. You know, we're gonna have my boy stare at you guys. Yeah, he's gonna judge you. That's another figure that I would really, really want. Another figure that I would really, really want. The Marvel Select Immortal Hulk. That is definitely a figure I would really, really want to get. Let's see. There's a couple other ones. The SH the SH Monster Arts Mecha King Ghidorah is definitely a figure that I'd really, really like. But those are some of them right there. What is the best Wolverine figure in my collection? I don't know. I have quite a few. It's funny because I have a lot of Wolverine figures, and I don't even like Wolverines like that. You know what I mean? You guys are gonna say I'm glazing because I can't have an opinion apparently. But the CT Toys Wolverine figure is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That's probably one of them. Do you know IZ Art? I do. He's pretty good, bro. He's awesome. I like his videos a lot. This is why he can never set up a city diorama on the day of peace because of the police. I'm dead. King Titan. Why is your Omni-Man figure so basic? The answer to that question is simple. Because I chose the attire that he had towards the end of the story. Now, if you read the book, or books, you know, you would know. No, I'm just playing with you. All seriousness, though, yeah, that's the real reason why. I chose the suit at the end of the movie. Not the end of the movie, the end of the series. You guys gotta understand, I make the figures that I want to make, and I wanted to make that one. So I made that one. It's plain as day. You know what I mean? It's simple. Let's see. What do you think of Avengers Doomsday? So far from the cast that we have, I think it's a pretty good cast. Just put the CT Toy sponsorship in the bag, bro. Bro, D1 hater right here. Let me tell you guys something. Jar Jar is a D1 hater. In case you guys don't know what that means, specifically Jar Jar. Matter of fact, can you even say that word? Can you even say that? Anyway, point is, right, with Jar Jar, he's a D1 hater. Division 1. Anything I ever do, bro will hit me up on Instagram and start hating. Anything I get starts hating. That's what bro is. Let's see. Fireblaze says, I bet Xavier could buy a small mansion considering all those figures in the background. Honestly, bro, I'm planning on selling a lot of my collection. I'm gonna sell a lot of Marvel Legends. A lot of... I'm trying to think. I've been planning on selling a few things. Like, I don't know if you guys would be interested in buying some stuff. And I mean, like, actually serious. Don't hit me up talking about, oh, I want this figure. And then you don't know nothing about it. Or don't know how to, like, buy anything. But, yeah, like, serious people. I actually am, like, debating on selling some things. But the problem is, I used to use eBay to sell action figures. But I don't know if you guys, like, have used eBay in the last couple of years. It's fucking terrible, bro. It's so terrible. Because the fees and the taxes that they take away from your overall purchase is so much to where essentially you're not gaining as much money as you think. I don't know if that makes any sense. So it's kind of hard where it's like, how am I supposed to sell things when every app and every website takes away so much with fees and taxes? But, yeah. Do you think you're gonna get the Diamond Select Invincible figures? Probably not. Probably not. Hey, my guy IZR is here. What's good? I ordered the Hayashimu yesterday. Bro, I ordered that figure in October. I still haven't got it yet. I'm telling you, if they don't release this figure, if I don't get the alert on my email by the end of the month saying that they shipped it out, I'm canceling my pre-order and I'm buying the S.H. Monstarts. Mark my words. Yes, I will pay $240 for the goddamn S.H. Monstar Shimu. Now, is it the smartest thing to do? No! But, hey, man. Hey, man, I never said I was smart with money. Sometimes. Let's see. The big three is Jar Jar, Dean the Bean, and Fireblade. They're always sometime in the stream. I'll say Goji JoJo's there as well. Definitely top 5. Yo, Xavier, you want to see part of my Daredevil video early and react to it on stream? Sure. Let me. If you want to send it. I'm not gonna be able to play it on camera, but I can do a live reaction. Diamond Select when it comes to making the most shitty overpriced action figure ever. That is definitely an L take because we got figures like this that exist, and this is it's pretty awesome right here. But yeah, the Invincible figures, they're terrible. They're actually terrible. Are we back? Oh shoot! God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! Okay, I think we're back. Okay, because alright, it's definitely back now because it appeared back on my phone. Alright, awesome. My fault. That was embarrassing. I don't know why. I don't know why that keeps happening. Okay. Let's move this to the side real quick. Move this to the side. Okay. Let's see. The question it was from Donna Boy. The question was, what figures in your collection that you will never sell? My SH Monster, not SH Monster. It's some of my Marvel figures, my wrestling figures. I'm not selling. My Dragon Ball collection definitely not selling. Certain anime figures and most of my imports probably not selling unless I really have to. And my horror collection, yeah, I would sell with the right price. I would sell most of my collection as it is, but yeah. All right, so let me watch this video from IZ Art. We're gonna do a live reaction right now, live on stream. So let's give me a second. I'm not gonna show it like with my phone, but we're gonna. Oh my god, bro. Alright, let's see. Alright, so I am watching the video.
It's Dex.
Okay, he caught that. That was pretty cool.
Bullseye. Speak to the devil, and he shall appear.
Already, one thing I really like is with Bullseye, it sounds like his voice is muffled because he's wearing a mask. So that's really cool so far. Also, I really like this set that you have right here. That looks sick. I like that. Okay. That transition you did where he was throwing cards and the light turned red, that was really nice. Oh shit! The way he was able to ricochet the weapon, I know you guys can't see it, but the way the way he was able to ricochet the weapon, that was nice too. Okay. Yo, okay, IZ Art, bro, that was clean. That was clean. I like that. That was clean. I like that. Bro, that was very creative. I like that. That was very nice. Yo, you guys, I'm telling you guys, when he releases that video, bro, you guys are not ready. You guys are not ready for that. Ah, shit. The stream lag again? You guys, I'm telling you guys, there we go. When he released that video. Alright, there we go. That was really cool. Gojira, let's go. You're back. He says, do you think you're getting the NECA Pamela Voorhees and Halloween 6 Michael Myers? Yes, I am. I will be getting those figures. Especially Pamela Voorhees. Cyber Kaiju says, yo, I'm thinking about customizing my NECA Godzilla 1994 into either Super Godzilla, Burning Godzilla, Treadmaster Godzilla, I don't think I've heard of that one, or a Charged Gemstone Godzilla. Okay, bro, named like 2 things I didn't even like know about. Alright, I had to look into that. Nice. Okay. Unraveled, when are you gonna make more Dragon Ball Z stop motions? Oh wait, make more Dragon Ball Z figures. Oh no, he meant stop motion. Okay. The answer, probably not. That's way behind me, bro. The last Dragon Ball Z video I did was like 7 years ago, which is crazy because that's older than Jar Jar. But yeah, bro. I don't know. Probably not gonna happen. Are you gonna sell your TMNT figures? I don't know. Maybe. I haven't decided on anything there. Patrick says, I'm working on a new short stop motion called Godzilla Meets Himself. It's a comedy animation with all the Godzilla figures, and I was starting this week for real also. Nice. King Titan says, hey, Unravel, sell the figures for billions? I wish. I wish. You'd be surprised how many places have lowballed me for books and figures. I'm not going to name places, but recently I tried to sell a lot of toys, and they lowballed me so bad. I took my stuff and I went home. I'd rather just donate my toys. Here's the thing. Let me explain it like this, right? I have figures that I know I won't make a profit from if I try to resell it because of the think of it like the aftermarket price of toys, right? Let's say you buy a figure for $20. That doesn't mean you're gonna sell it for $20. You know what I mean? So essentially, what I'm trying to say here is, I will just give away figures that I know I can't make a profit from, even if I try to, because I won't make anything from it. But I'm not gonna give away figures that I know I can get money for, you know, if I try to sell it. So for example, if I try to sell, let's say, my Mayfex Daredevil, I know I can get money for that, so I'm not gonna just like give it away or even like lowball myself. But if it's a figure like 3 McFarlane figures, I'll give that away, which is actually what I'm doing. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say here. Let's see. Yo, what's good, Metal Bricks? What's good? How you doing? What's your favorite Rebel Tech figure? Not gonna lie, I don't like any of my Rebel Tech figures. I think Rebel Tech is mid. Uh, you know what? Just because I know it's gonna piss off Jar Jar, my favorite Rebel Tech figure is my CT Toys Anti-Agent Venom figure. That's my favorite figure. Oh, we got 56 likes? Alright, guys. Because we got more than 50 likes, I will post a photo of my turtle on my community tab after the live stream. Yeah. So I'm going to stay here for like another few minutes. So if you guys have any last questions or comments, let me know. Let me know. Let's see. Metal Brick says, "Yo, Titan 13 Toys hooked me up today, my G." Did you post what they sent you? Will you do more action figure challenges again? Yes. So let me tell you guys what's going to be going on this week, right? So I will be posting. So as you guys know, I got a Temu sponsor. And I posted the video today, and I have 2 more shorts to post this week about Temu. But I have other shorts as well. I'm bringing back the action figure challenge. I'm going to be showing off my new Godzilla display because now I can actually show you guys the collection without it being so like tight together. Yeah, so we got videos coming back, like shorts and whatnot. I already know like the next 5 action figure challenges. I'm doing like wrestling and customs and all other like stuff like that. Yeah, if you guys have ideas for shorts that you would like me to do, let me know. Yeah, but we'll be returning. Let's see. What is your favorite figure besides Juggernaut? Great question. My favorite figure besides Juggernaut. Let's see. You know, that's a great question. Let's see. It's one of the, I'll say, I'm gonna grab a couple and show you guys. Alright, we got this guy right here. Hopefully no one falls. Thank God. This guy. Let's see. Oh, this guy right here. Skills. No one fell. I would say, besides my Juggernaut, these two, my Mayfex Spider-Man and Storm Collectibles Mike Tyson. Those are up there. Those are like, if I were to make like a top 10, that would be there. Actually, would you guys want that to be a short? My personal top 10 favorite figures in my collection. Let me know. Figs, what's good? Dean the Bean, did you hear about Jada getting the license to make Invincible? Yes, I have. Hope to God that they make them, bro. Hope to God. Bro, if they make an SH Monster as Godzilla Evolved bootleg, I'll be frustrated at the 130 I spent on the official figure. Yeah. Let's see. Unraveled, I will post 2 times. Wait, 2. Yeah, if you're gonna post, tag me in the post so that way I can get alerted for it. Xavier getting a sponsor from Temu before GTA 6. Hey man, a lot of stuff is happening before GTA 6. Are you ever gonna get a Pokemon figure? Bro, I have a few Pokemon figures, bro. I just don't show it that much because, like, I don't really know if you guys like Pokemon, but I do have... Bro, they're, like, right there. Are you doing more Godzilla / Kong in stop motions? That's a great question. I don't know. Here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna make it clear. I did my TMNT video because I wanted to do another, like, I actually did want to make a video. Also because, again, you guys, been asking for a while. I made it clear that I don't know if I'm going to make another one, whether it's TMNT or another stop motion. Actually, there is one video that I do want to make. I don't want to spoil it in case, like, I don't say spoil it. I don't want to say it because, like, then if you guys are actually interested in it, then you guys are gonna nag me. That's why I kept TMNT a secret. But yeah, I don't know. I can't tell you guys if or when the next one or whatever will be. We'll wait and see, I guess. But I guess you could say, consider me at this point like an extremely part-time stop motion creator. Spiderzilla says, "Hey Unraveled, I really want to make a Winter Soldier versus Spider-Man stop motion, but I don't feel I have the confidence." Well, here's the thing, my friend. Think of it like this, right? Regardless if you feel confident in your ability or not, what do you lose from making it? Think of it like that. Because I feel like you won't lose anything. If anything, you'll actually gain experience from making it. So I think you should. That's why I always emphasize the importance of test animations, which you guys should follow me on Instagram because I post some test animations there. But yeah. Dylan says you can do a top 10 favorite Marvel, DC, WWE, Godzilla, and TMNT action figure list. All right, bet. I'll do that. I'll do that. Have you drinking anything on stream? Nah. Rico says, let's see what Rico, he says I want to read his comment. Bro, I already said that I have a few Pokemon figures. If there's a Pokemon figure that I do want to get, though, I don't know. I hope they make Mega Rayquaza. That's a figure that I would definitely buy if they made it. Do you have Gojo? I have the Titan 13 Gojo, which you can buy if you go to my YouTube video and click the link in the description. Thank you very much. And on that note, everyone, I think it's time for me to go. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. What's it called? Again, thank you guys for showing up. We'll be doing a live stream on Wednesday. I don't know what we're going to be doing on Wednesday. Maybe I could bring back another, like, action figure tournament because Goku's still a champion. Let's see. But if you guys have any ideas, let me know. What else is there? I'm trying to think. Yeah, check out my newest video. What's it called? Check out my newest video, sponsored by Temu. No, let me stop. But all seriousness, all right, bro. You're spamming like crazy. No reason. Yeah. All seriousness, guys, thank you very much for watching my videos, watching my live streams, following me on Instagram, liking my stuff. It means a lot to me. Even if you guys don't like my sponsors, which, go figure. God forbid I get something nice. But that's besides the point. Yeah, guys, I got action figure challenges coming. I got collection, my Godzilla collection coming up in the shorts. What else is there? I could do top 10, top 5 list if you guys want that back. What else is there? Yeah, I got stuff, coming out. Don't worry about it. Like I said, we are making a comeback. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I will be posting the photo of my turtle on the community tab after this stream because we got more than 50 likes. So again, check out the community tab in just a few. Yeah, guys, thank you very much. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Check out my Temu video. Don't play with me. Check it out.